Somebody gave me a very good proposal yesterday concerning Cameroon this 2025. That to him, there should be no election in Cameroon this 2025. That all the opposition parties, he preferred that all the opposition parties should gather themselves together and then stand for that this 2025 should be a year where the government, together with Cameroonians, will solve all the problems plaguing Cameroon, especially the Anglophone crisis, so that all Cameroonians will be able to participate fully in any election, general election. Because if they don't solve those problems, there will never be any general election that is free, fair, transparent, or inclusive. Put it this way. So if you are joining TFA Talking Point for your first time, subscribe to our channel and also share the video. We are going to talk about this very briefly because I look at it and then I say it is a very good proposal, because when you look at it critically, observing or looking into the 2018 presidential election, not many Cameroonians have participated, especially in southern Cameroon and in the far north region of Cameroon. Many Cameroonians did not take part in it, and these are advantages that the CBT are taking it to in their own favor. If you discover that in all these places where there are conflicts, the government go this with a numerous national identity card and vote on behalf of people who are not even existing. They have the power to create the national identity card. They do it, and that is exactly what is happening in southern Cameroon. And then the CPTM will still win. So if the opposition party are not selfish, they should rally themselves together and then struggle by all possible means to create a link and present their own opinion to the international community, because the only thing the government of Cameroon is afraid of is the international community. They don't want anything to do with the international community. That is why you look into it. President Paul Biya struggled by all possible means all this year to create a very beautiful Cameroon on pieces of paper, and one terrible Cameroon in reality. And that beautiful Cameroon is what he is presenting to the international community. So he does not want anything that can tarnish the image of Cameroon internationally. So he says that if all these opposition leaders who are internationally recognized, like Maurice Kanto, who is an international lawyer, Akere Mona, who is internationally known for fighting corruption, should table themselves and say, this year we are standing against the presidential election in Cameroon or any other election. We want this year to be a year of solution, to create solution in Cameroon. And then they table it to the United Nations, they table it to other organizations, international organizations, and say they have to. If all of them genuinely want to end the crisis in southern Cameroon, they do this. They will have people behind them, because these people are well recognized internationally. And this is a perfect idea to go about all this. They should not be running into election in which you already know who will win. No matter what we talk, no matter what we say, it is not all about President Paul Biya. President Paul Biya might not stand, but another CPTM will be there. Since they have created a system, that system will continue. They know what to do, because it's not President Paul Biya that is going to all the villages or all the polling stations or all the other places. He has people, agents, that are doing all those things, and those agents, they are the ones that have to totally engage or into this corrupt system, and they will not be leaving power together with President Paul Biya. So this is a very good proposal. But the question is, will they listen? Can they even take action? I'm talking about the opposition leaders, because of their selfishness, because of their ignorance. Because we are saying that some of them are selfish, but many of them are ignorant. They are just covered with the notion, with the idea that they want to become president. They are presidential candidates. But without looking out, what can we do in order to put things together? A country with more than 30 million people and only 7-something million are eligible to vote. For all the years, no matter how you do voter registration, only at least 500,000 or 1 million will be added every year. The number is always around 6 million, every year. And when you go into the diaspora, there are 5-point-something million Cameroonians in the diaspora. And all these 5-point-something million Cameroonians, at least 4-point-something million, are at the age of voting. They have the right and they have at the age of voting age. But many have not registered. And then you return back to Cameroon. Majority, especially youth, between 18 to 35, 20 to 35, have not registered. Because they have this in mind, that they already know who will win. Because the opposition, that is something that another person told me one day, that the opposition in Cameroon gave all Cameroonians the reason to support the CPTM, to say Mbia should remain there. Because there is no one that is genuinely showing something different from what we have been seeing from the CPDM. They are not pushing, they are not doing anything. The Cameroonians are the ones even struggling to fight a little bit. But the opposition, you always see them when election is approaching. After the election, all of them disappear and appear again because they are power monger. If we can share this video to reach them, I have the contact. I'm going to share it with many of them, and we are going to see if it can work. Because it should not be all about election. Vote me and I will do this. Vote me. Who will vote you? Where everywhere is conflict. People are fighting. People are struggling with life. Some if don't even have 100 francs to pay transport to go and register. In some places, they are asking them to go to the regional headquarters for their national identity card. Where on earth somebody from Furawa will pay transport to come to Bamenda just to search for a national identity card? Maybe reaching there, it is not available. And what will happen? You pay how much to go back again? Will that person ever come back again? No. So I believe there is a chance if we have an opposition